It's official! The Disney World parks have now reopened. Woohoo! But there are a number of changes you will need to prepare for if you're headed to Disney this year. Stay tuned to find out. How's it going, guys? Margot Jordan here from AllEars TV, your numero uno source for all things Disney destinations. We are so excited that Disney parks have reopened, but there's a ton of changes you must be prepared for. So stick around. For starters, bring different kinds of face masks. All guests ages 2 and up are required to wear an approved face covering in order to enter the parks. From our time in the parks, we found that it's helpful to pack different kinds of face masks in our park bag, meaning masks made of different materials and styles. That way, if our mask starts to get uncomfortable or rub in a weird way throughout the day, we can switch it out for one that fits differently. Number 2, pack plenty of extra face masks. Speaking of face masks, be sure to pack plenty of extras for your trip. Unlike other clothing like t-shirts where you might pack just 1 or 2 per day, you might need to change your face mask multiple times throughout the day. They can get easily sweaty, rained on, lost, or broken, so pack a few for each day of your trip. We have seen face masks for sale at various places around Disney World, so you'll likely be able to purchase extras on property if needed. But we suggest still bringing plenty from home, especially if you don't find the fit of the Disney branded face mask comfortable. A helpful hint? Wear your masks ahead of your trip so you can get used to it. Number 3, research available resorts. Not everything in Disney World has reopened. There are a number of Disney World resort hotels that still remain closed. While we do know the reopening dates for some of the shuttered hotels, others still have yet to be announced. Be sure to take a look at the resorts that will be open during your travel dates. Also, prepare to do some extra research about your transportation, restaurants, and other amenities at other hotels if your go-to spot is still unavailable. Number 4, consider available resort transportation. While we're on the topic of hotel transportation, it's more important than ever to consider what options are available from your resort. Transportation capacity is also currently reduced, which means that you could be facing long lines getting to and from the parks. If you plan to visit one park more often than others on your trip, it might be worthwhile to factor transportation into your hotel choice to make getting there faster and more convenient. For example, if you are a huge fan of Epcot or Disney's Hollywood Studios, you may want to stay at a hotel with access to the Skyliner. Number 5, rope drop does not have the same benefits right now. If you're a seasoned Disney vacationer, you might be familiar with the rope drop strategy, aka getting to the parks before they open so you're able to be the first in line for popular attractions. But this approach doesn't seem to have the same perks since the parks have reopened. We found that the mornings have been the busiest times of the day in the parks, and crowds start to clear out as the day goes on. If you normally rope drop to try to hit attractions with shorter wait times, you might want to reverse that strategy this year by getting to the park a few hours after it opens and staying later in the day. You can avoid the potential bottlenecks at park entrances and capitalize on lighter crowds in the evening through park close. Number 6, make sure your go-to restaurants still have your favorite options. This tidbit goes for both experiences and menu items. Keep in mind that character dining is currently unavailable, with the exception of modified character dining experiences at Topolino's Terrace and Garden Grill. But even these locations are pretty different from pre-closure, since characters have to stay distanced from guests. We've also noticed that many restaurants, including both table service and quick service locations, are offering limited menus at the moment. Plus, some iconic eats are currently unavailable, such as the Sonoma Goat Cheese Ravioli at California Grill. If you or your family members have a go-to restaurant, meal, or snack, be sure to check the menu beforehand to see if it's currently being offered so you can avoid the bummer. If not, this could be an opportunity for you to explore a new restaurant or even just a new menu item. Number 7, set your expectations for your family in advance. There are a number of unavoidable changes that you'll experience if you travel to Disney in the near future. To reiterate, everyone aged 2 and up will have to wear a mask inside the parks. There are no fireworks, no parades, and no character meet and greets. Nada. Zippity-doo dunzo. For now, at least. Also, some menu items won't be available. Oh, and guests are unable to park hop. These are just a few of the major changes that you and your family will need to prepare for while in Disney World. Some of these changes could be a huge letdown for you or others in your travel party, especially if they come as a surprise once you're already on vacation. Can't say we didn't warn you. Just make sure everyone is prepared and knows what to expect before your trip to reduce the chance of disappointments and meltdowns. There is no doubt that visiting Disney World in 2020 is a different experience than we're used to. How are you staying positive through these times? Send us some inspiration in the comments below, will ya? Hopefully these planning tips will help add some magic to your Disney vacation this year. I'm Margot Jordan, and thanks for tuning in to All Ears TV. See you later!